This week, I'm heading to New Brunswick, Canada, where I'll be working and hanging out with Rob Reese, owner of the Royal Barber Shops in Fredericton. Fredericton is the province's capital city and is divided north and south by the St. John River. With 26 craft alcohol producers in the capital region, Fredericton is known as Atlantic Canada's craft brewing capital and features the most tap rooms per capita in Canada. In our downtime, Rob takes us to a few of his favorite stops around town and along the Fredericton Taproom Trail. The trail features 11 participating tap rooms where you can collect stamps for drinking beer. The stamps can then be used to acquire swag. Later, we'll be having an exquisite meal at the Pickle Jar, located inside Hilton Garden Inn, downtown Fredericton. Welcome to the Global Barber. I'm Cedric Small. This season, I'm heading down east on a scenic journey through Canada's Atlantic coast. I'll be working in some of the coolest shops as I make my way throughout the Maritime provinces and Newfoundland too. Along the way, I'll be searching for the best seafood, beverages, and local music. Each province is abundant with things to do and majestic scenery everywhere. It's going to be a great trip. This episode of the Global Barber is presented by Fredericton Tourism, Business Fredericton North, Downtown Fredericton, and Explore New Brunswick. After a long drive from Ontario, we checked into our cozy, spacious rooms at the Hilton Garden Inn in downtown Fredericton. The Southside Shake, Fredericton's first and trendiest gin bar, is located on the main floor of the hotel and offers gin and jazz on Friday and Saturday nights. It was the perfect place to relax and meet up with Rob for the first time. I started with a couple of drinks inside of the bar.
Hello, how are you today?
Good, and how are you?
Good. Can I get you something to drink?
And you have such a large selection.
We actually have 70 different gins. We were the first gin bar in New Brunswick and the largest gin bar in the Maritimes.
With having such a selection, how do you pick a gin?
Well, we have very knowledgeable bartenders that are always here to help you make a decision, but it's also why we created our gin passport.
Would you be able to pick me something?
Absolutely.
It's in the States.
So there's the Glendalough and the regular tonic.
So how do I drink it?
So I would normally use 2/3 of the bottle with a single. I find the grapefruit as the garnish and the basil really bring out the wild botanicals in the Glendaloughian.
When I came in, I noticed there was a jazz band playing. Is that something that you usually offer here?
Yes, we actually have gin and jazz every Friday and Saturday night from 7 to 9.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's delicious. When Rob arrived, we took a seat on the patio and enjoyed the jazz.
Very handsome on guitar and cello. Reese.
If you're ever in Fredericton on a Saturday morning, do yourself a favor and start your weekend at the Fredericton Boyce Farmers Market. With more than 200 unique vendors, it's been a time-honored tradition for locals and visitors to gather here to shop, snack, and mingle for more than 70 years. The market is the perfect place to meet the growers and makers face to face and sample the best of the local bounty. It's open all year long. After a morning of shopping at the market, I met Rob for lunch at Pickle Brewing Company. Atlantic Canada's craft brewing capital has launched its very own currency for purchasing craft beer. We're here.
I figured we'd check out the Taproom Trail. We have quite a few breweries here. I think it's 11 of them. I have a few of them right along with the shop where my shops are, so that's always a good thing.
Yeah, your shop is right here, eh?
Right there on Queen Street, and then right on the north side over here, right off of City View. So yeah, should be good.
And where are we at on the map for this one that we're at?
Right by the walking trail over here, number 8. Yeah. If we make it to the end, we get a t-shirt.
Oh. We got to drink at every one of them?
Every one of them. Yeah, that's the rule.
I don't know if I'll be able to put that t-shirt on.
I know. It'll be on backwards, maybe. You never know.
We're going to grab a bite to eat here first.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Have you eaten here before?
They have excellent food, excellent fish and chips.
After getting our game plan established for the north side of the Taproom Trail, it was time to eat. Lunch was provided courtesy of the Roundhouse. Originally built in 1885, the building once served as the roundhouse for the Northern and Western Railway, located at the Gibson Railway Yard. Pickeroons is the exclusive distributor of brew bucks and make a great gift. Then we gotta go get our t-shirt after today.
Oh, winner.
Yeah, there you go.
These down.
Yeah,
One there. And one there.
Oh, thank you, man. Awesome. Before continuing our journey throughout Fredericton's north side breweries, we stopped into the Royal Barber Shop to meet the crew and have a drink. So where do you get your barbers at?
Well, I have quite a few from all over the world. I'm a designated employee for the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program, and I can sponsor workers from all over the world to come to work for me. So I do have an international barber shop.
And when they get here, well versed.
They're well trained, yeah. Most of them are 10 years or more barbering, so.
And what kind of styles or what kind of services do people get in this area?
We do a lot of fades. There's a lot of beards here. We do a lot of beard trimming, a lot of shaves, just regular haircuts. Long hair is becoming popular again. The mullet is becoming popular again, so yeah.
And do you do a lot of kids?
We do. We do anywhere from 3 years old to 80 years old, you know. I'd say my main demographic would be 30 to 35.
And what about women's hair?
We do women's hair at my north side location. It's a unisex barbershop, and we also do color over there.
That was Nick's first head shave. And Adrian's first head shave.
How often do you come in for that?
About once a week.
Yeah.
I know you're into a lot of things. Are you still on the floor cutting hair?
I really don't have the time. I did a little bit when I first opened, but it grew so fast and everything moved so quickly, I just didn't have the time.
Yeah, and when you first opened, were you expecting it to be busy? Did it just fill up?
You know, I was, from the first day, the community was so overwhelmingly supportive since the first day, yeah.
And what's your next venture? Are you going to open more barbershops?
Everyone always asks me that. I think this is about it. This is my last rodeo here. I have a couple of shops, and you know, I like to do a lot of other fun things. Like I have a DJ business, and I'm sponsoring Fredericton's first barber convention, and that's next July 14th and 15th, which is also endorsed by the Brunswick Barber Association. And we're also going to have the annual barber convention there every year for the next 10 years, hopefully.
We were able to meet up with Ed at Ed's Garage and Tap Room for a quick chat before tasting a flight of York County ciders. And what's this one?
That one's ultra dry. It is like our baseline cider. It has the least amount of additive, or like juices or sugars added to it. So it's the driest one that we have. It has the least amount of sugar. It's just, our
It's delicious.
yeah.
It is very dry.
Yeah, that's the original cider.
This is what you started with?
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. And this one's the green.
Green margarita.
Green
So that
margarita.
one's like a lime apple margarita mix. Yeah. It's a bit sweeter as well.
And what do you sell the most of?
Probably the strawberry lime. We have that one on tap around a few of the breweries in town. That one's also in the liquor store as well. But yeah, it's definitely the most popular. Also Tiki Hut too, which is like mango pineapple citrus mix.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. And our last one is?
Blueberry. So the blueberry is done. It essentially starts off like the ultra dry. You have your apples fermenting, and then we add blueberries in that we kind of mush up with a machine here, and we just add them in and we ferment them like that. So that one's a little bit more like a rosé, where it's got that calm undertone because it's fermented with the fruit in it versus us adding a sweet fruit juice after.
Yeah, you can tell that.
Yeah.
Yeah, more like this, like a rosé.
Yeah, exactly.
Very nice. Delicious.
Thank you.
Here. Right across the street from the York County Cider is Half Cut Taproom and Brewery. They offer a nice selection of their own beer, as well as options from other local breweries. I decided to go with the Peach Sour IPA. This location is also home to Coastline Pizza, and I highly recommend trying their Detroit-style deep dish pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, it is good.
Yeah, it looks.
Founded in 2014, Trailway Brewing Company produces bold and robust American-style ales and lagers, as well as wood-fired oven pizzas. Here, we were able to get a bit of a brewery tour. Last stop on the tour of the Northside Breweries was Mama's Brew Pub, who offers a nice assortment of ales, sours, and stout. Our exquisite dinner for the evening was provided by the Pickle Jar, conveniently located in our hotel.
Okay, so the duck confit spring rolls. And then we have a pimento cheese dip with a pita bread. And the bacon wrapped scallops. So then here's a salmon with coconut curry rice and bok choy. Welcome. And the fish and chips for you, sir. Pork tenderloin. Welcome. Fettuccine with scallop.
This episode of the Global Barber is presented by Fredericton Tourism, Business Fredericton North, Downtown Fredericton, and Explore New Brunswick. Accommodations for guests of the Global Barber provided by Hilton Garden Inn, Fredericton Downtown.